Alright, today we're learning about the volume of pyramids and cones, very similar to volumes of rectangular prisms and the other shape that you did on 6.04. For pyramids and cones, with pyramids, we're going to start off with this equation, which is volume equals 1/3 B times H, where B is going to represent our area of the base, and H is going to represent the height of the prism, or height of the pyramid. And then B is also dependent on shape, right? Shape of the base. The shape of the base will dictate which area of the base what area formula you will use for the base. So I will do 1 and 3, and you can do 2 and 4, and then check your answers. All right, for number 1, we're starting off. This is a rectangular base. So rectangular base right here. And I'll be using the volume formula, so V equals 1/3 base times height. So let's start off with height. The height is how high my pyramid is. My pyramid from the center is with a perpendicular angle is going to be 16 inches. So H equals 16. For my base is going to be the green shape, which is a rectangle, which is length times width, which is going to be 10 times 11, which is 110. Now plugging in everything into my formula, I have V equals 1/3 110 parentheses 16. I'll be using my calculator to multiply around to the nearest hundredth. It'll be 586.67. And remember, for volume, it is inches cubed. The unit cube, not squared, cubed. All right, there's number 1. Why don't you guys try number 2 and check your answers? The answer for number 2 is 315 yards. Go ahead and try it and check your answers, please. Once you're done trying number 2, let's go to number 3. For number 3 is a little bit different because number 3 we're missing some information, so let's look at number 3. So number 3, we have a pyramid again, rectangular base. Okay, looks easy so far. And this rectangular base is going to be a pyramid square because the side lengths are the same. Right, so using the formula, volume equals 1/3 base, area of the base times height. My base is pretty easy. It's just side square, because that's a square, which is 14 squared, which is 196. What I do need to find is finding this height. This height is the distance from the top, making a perpendicular straight down to the center of my base. So I technically don't have that, but I can find it. Wow, I just dropped my pen. So I can find it by doing this triangle right here. And this is connecting back to unit 5. So let's connect this to here to here. Right, that's my green triangle, which looks like this, in which they gave me the slant of 25 right here. It's going to be this 25. That's my hypotenuse. Now I can find the height, right? I'm looking for this height. All right, so looking at this height, I don't know this one, but I can figure it out. Because this is a square, this is going to bisect it in half. So this one will be 7. Now setting up my Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So 7 squared plus h squared equals c squared. Oh, not c. That's going to be 25 squared. 49 plus h squared equals 625. Minus 49, minus 49. H squared, oh gosh, h squared is equal to 576. And then square root both sides, square root, and h is equal to 24. Perfect answer. So this height right here is 24. So now I can use this 24 as my height right here. Now I have all the pieces for the area, for the volume of this pyramid. So V equals 1/3, 196, and my height that I just found was 24. And if you put into the calculator, round to nearest hundredths is 1,568 feet cubed. All right, go ahead and try number 4. The answer for number 4 is going to be 150 millimeters cubed. Just a little heads up for number 4. This base right here is going to be a triangle, so please use the formula for the area of a triangle for that base. Thank you. Go ahead and give it a try.